we are waiting for Monty, the Old English Bulldog, to come by, and I'm gonna check him out, see if he might be right for a video, and if he's not, I get to play with him at least, so that'll be fun. Oh man, look at that funny mouth of yours. Get that alien. Do you want that alien? This is Monty, the Old English Bulldog. There's that tug of war. Oh, that's a good tug. Oh man, I can't remember the last time I played tug of war with an Old English Bulldog. Looks like he likes the UFO toy. The thing about brachycephalic dogs, especially here in New Orleans in the South where it can be really hot, is you have to be very proactive about keeping them cool and making sure they don't overheat. Monty's about 7 years old. You're kind of ugly too, you know, in a good way. Right? They're kind of ugly, aren't they? Let's see how responsive you are to treat. Oh, he knows how to wave. I like that. Sit. Good. Here you go. Good work. All right, leave it. Yes, good job. I love your leave it. Look at me. Good, let's try that again. Leave it. Nice work. Here you go. All right, so he's really responsive. He seems like just a generally good dog. What do you guys think about Monty, the Old English Bulldog? He's pretty cool. I'm still trying to decide whether or not we want to do a video with him. I mean, there's some things we have to consider. One of my concerns, though, is typically a shoot lasts, I don't know, anywhere between 2 and 3 hours. And since he is a older brachycephalic dog, you know, with the smushed in faces, he tends to get out of breath pretty quick. And I want to make sure that if we did a video with him, that it wouldn't really challenge him too physically. The safety and well-being of dogs is always the most important thing when we make videos. But the good news is I've got a Doberman coming over next who's supposed to be really wild, like 80 pounds. And yeah, that should be interesting. Oh boy, you're strong. Whoa, wow. That's it. That is a strong dog right there. You're such a strong Doberman. But I love dogs that play tug. A dog that'll play tug, you can teach anything to. You gotta watch her aim though. I'm told her aim isn't ideal, so I'm gonna be careful there. Hey, natural ears. She is one quirky drinker. Look at her. Do you know how to let go? Let go. What a good dog. Good girl. Have you taught her lie down?
No, I have not.
There you go. Good girl. Nice work. Oh, you're so good with lie down. Will you get up? Come on. Yes. Oh, good. Come here. Good. Leave it. Yes. Good girl. Got a good leave it, look at me combo. Good. Oh, she's sharp. Very sharp dog.
I didn't put anything past her. I just haven't had a ton of time to spend working with her. I've got less dogs now.
Yes.
I'm trying not to get any more.
Good luck. How about Sit Pretty?
June, so that, well, no. It was the beginning of July. It was the weekend before 4th of July.
Oh, yeah, she's...
Zach?
Yes.
Will she retrieve?
Oh, retrieve,
Oh,
that's
yes.
right. Yeah, I know, she gets you. Come on.
Ah!
Dad. Get him, come on. Yes, good girl.
There you go. We could have a shot of you in the shower, like, help, give me a towel, and then she brings it to you.
There will be no shower shots.
She's smart.
Yeah. She's like, I want the toys, please.
Let go. Very nice. Didn't even have to hold it that time. All right, let go. Do you see this?
So the collar is
Get it.
something that we put on when we have.
It's okay. Get this. Interesting behavior she has of circling it to be when she's unsure. And the scratching indicating she's unsure. That type of scratching in that situation often means that. What's that?
Like, can we go back to fetching the towel?
Come here. What's this? What's that? Yes, there you go. Let go. Can I have it?
That's my shoe.
Let go. I'm gonna run some tests with Piper to see how well she does with fetch in an outdoor environment. You can tell a lot about a dog by how well they perform outside versus inside. It makes a big difference. First, we're gonna let her pee, I guess. Look at her, she goes right into that fetch immediately. I enjoy that, or that tug rather. Whoa, but her aim is off, so you gotta be careful. Whoa! Come on, bring it to me. Oh, good girl. That's it. That's it. Oh man, she's my fetch dog. Go get it. Yep, saw that coming. Stay.
Ah, hi.
Yeah, so we need to shoot a video with her when the weather cools down on fetch, because her fetch is not very reliable, but it will be. She's got everything it takes. An ideal fetch, you throw a toy, they pick up the toy, immediately return back to you in a straight line without sniffing around, without any of that. Bring it back straight to you, let go promptly, let go, and then eagerly await the next throw. So she's close. Good, let go. So what I recommend you do with her for fetch train in the meantime is keep your throws short to try and get the fundamentals good. Let go. And one-on-one, no other dogs. I'm just doing a test with Piper right now to see how responsive she is to touching things, and I have this bell right here. Yes. I like that she's like thinking. Hey, come here. Oh. Yep, she's like confused a little bit. Yes, good girl, that was good. What's this? Yes, fine. Do you shake? Does she shake?
I haven't seen her shake.
Okay. What's this?
I've asked.
Touch it with your nose. Oh, there you go. That was good. Piper, Piper, come in. Yes. Yes, there you go. Piper just brought me this rope toy over here. I was using treats, but honestly, it seems like she'd rather play tug of war than get treats. It's really important to honor your dog's currency, their preferred currency, and what they prefer. So, I mean, there are a lot of dogs out there that would be much happier playing a 5-second game of tug of war after they do something well than they would receiving a treat of some kind. She's a dual currency dog. She'll work for both, but right now she seems to really be in the mood for play. So I think that's good. Dogs that respond to play well are really easy to teach a variety of different things. Good girl. I've got this treat right here in my hand. I bet she'll take it. Will you take it? So she'll take it. Now, if she goes right back into playing tug of war that quickly after taking a treat, that would indicate that she's dual currency. In other words, that she'll work for food and play in the same training session, not many minutes later. So she stopped playing tug. That could mean that she's just forgotten about it, or it could mean that she's lost interest in playing. So let's see. Hey, Piper, come here. And right into it. So that's a dual currency dog in my opinion, because she's usually when dogs take treats, that tends to really dampen their desire to bite hard on things like this. But not Piper at all. Good girl. Oh man, you're good. Let go. Tug of war is like the ultimate currency if you can really tame it and get it really structured. So tug and let go on the word let. Now that I've given Piper a thorough test, we have to figure out what kind of video we're gonna shoot with her, so that'll be fun. Piper, you're a good girl. It was so nice meeting you. You're all business, huh?
Do you guys like my Hollywood shirt?
I just uploaded a video blog a few minutes ago, so we're gonna go through some of the comments and just kind of respond to them.
Katie Frank has an 11-week-old puppy that is lower energy than she expected. She's wondering if that's normal.
So typically when you get a puppy, a couple of things can happen. It can very often take 2 or 3 weeks, especially if you have a really young puppy, for them to acclimate and get comfortable with being in their new environment. I mean, they've had so much go on in their life very recently that it's normal for them to take an extended period of time, up to 2, maybe even 3 weeks possibly, to come out of their shell. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. The other possibility is that you just got a pretty chill, mellow dog, and a lot of dogs are like that. Not all puppies are energetic, and it's important to accept our dogs for who they are.
Zane wants to know, how do you discipline your dogs without being physical?
I mean, it all depends on how you define discipline. I mean, if you're talking about discipline in the sense of, I want my dog to be disciplined and exercise impulse control, well, that's just a matter of general training. We have to get over this notion that, oh, what do I do when my dog does something bad so I can correct them? Rather, we need to think, how do I prevent my dog from doing the thing that I know they're going to do before they do it? Example, if you know you've got company coming over, you know your dog is likely to jump on them, the proactive thing that you do is exercise them just before company comes over and make sure you have them on leash when company does come over, and practice sit and stay, giving your dog your undivided attention and following the steps I go through in my videos on teaching your dog not to jump.
Rainbow Unicorn says, my pug knows a lot of tricks, but I can't teach him to speak, to stop begging, or to stop leash pulling. My pug only barks at people because he wants to get pet, and sometimes other dogs. Do you have any suggestions? Every time I give him a treat for barking, he won't do it again.
Oh boy. So I'd recommend that you see my playlist on how to teach your dog the basics in order. I have thorough videos on every one of those topics. Good question though. I don't want to marginalize your question. It's just, there's a lot to say there.
Viola wants to know, how can I teach my dog to stop carrying on and barking at other dogs?
I mean, a lot of us struggle with that, don't we? It's like, you know, dogs are excited, especially if they're under exercised, they're more likely to be like, hey, I want to play with you, or I want to do something, I'm wild and crazy. So exercise is really the main thing you have to keep in mind there. I'd recommend that you see my leash walking playlist, which will give you many examples of how to get control of a wild dog on leash without using unnecessary force with them, and to motivate them to want to do the behavior that you want. That's really what it's about. That's what it comes down to. Excellent question. We're going to continue to make videos like this to see how you like them. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye.